Hello, everybody out there on Facebook Live. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to be opening the Zoom doors in just a minute, and Kathy B is going to play us in. Take it away, Kathy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another day of the Daily Antidote of Song. Whether you're joining us on Facebook or our family here in the Zoom community from all over the world, welcome. And we hope you have enjoyed your day thus far. So Kathy Bullock, and I just get to come in and say welcome, and I get to greet each one of your lovely faces one at a time and introduce our special guests, because we have some special guests, y'all. And we have our mighty tech people, Aireene and Katie, raise your hand, who are going to keep everything straight for us. So let me say welcome to Deborah. Deborah. Hello. I want to say good morning, but it's not morning for everybody. It's evening or whatever. So it's like good day. And Sarah, hi. Karen, welcome. Janet, welcome. Deli, Gary from Vermont. Bonnie, hey. Doug, wonderful. Al, it's just like family. Brian, welcome. Arlene, hey. Anne Lafferty, Leonard, Carolyn, Luda from Canada, Lisa, welcome. Jim in New York, Fran Grigsby, Susan in Seattle. Did you make that rhyme on person, Susan in Seattle? I don't know. But anyway, moving right along. Storm, hey. Jean, welcome. Anne, Annette, Becky, welcome. Bob Lee, Barbara, and KB Galloway. And I see a lot of other folks whose names, we don't see their faces, but they are with us today, and we just thank you. Breathing in. Why? Because we can, y'all. We woke up to another brand new gorgeous day. Now, listen who we have for you today. I heard we have the great Janita Benali, and I had first heard her at the March sing along for the birthday celebrations or the end of the month. Oh, she's so bad, good. You know, she's so wonderful. Oh my goodness. She is a performer, both out of the Sihasan group, and she has other groups that she's been performing with. And she's not a newcomer to the Daily Antidote. And she has a special guest that she's going to invite to sing today. So please join me in welcoming Janita.
Hi, everyone. Yat friends. I'm so excited to be here with you all again. And I have a little, I just want to let you know, I have a little lamb that in my home. So if you hear a high-pitched bah sound, it's because I have a baby that I'm feeding and taking care of. So no alarm, okay? But I am really so, did you hear? So cute. Maybe afterwards I'll bring him over. But I do want to just open the floor for this amazing human being that that we have with us today. Her name is Aireene Espiritu, and I first met her. I met her recently, actually, at the Folk Alliance International, where we co-facilitated an affinity group on Black, Indigenous, people of color in the folk music industry. And it was so good. And I think I just like automatically, I just so quickly fell in love with Aireene and felt this kind of this kinship with her. Just her energy is beautiful. The work that she does is beautiful. She has this fantastic project called the Color Coded Symphony, which premiered at the San Francisco Asian Art Museum in 2017. And it's this performance piece that is actually a musical experience that connects the audience's ethnic origins to the rhythms of the world. And the aim is to nurture and foster that curiosity and openness towards other cultures through music. And so I thought, what an amazing addition to the Daily Antidote, with her energy, her work, and her passion towards for community. So with that said, I would love for you all to please give a Daily Antidote warm, loving welcome to Aireene Espiritu.
Thank you so much, Danita. And the love is mutual. Thank you. We can use all the beautiful energy in the world. So when I tried to think of what to sing, I think, I thought maybe the most appropriate for now would be Hard Times, Come Again No More, and which, I know you're all familiar with. So I'm just gonna start with that. So let us pause in life's pleasures and count many tears while we all sorrow with a poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song the sigh of the weary. Hard times, our times come again no more. And the days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty, music light and gay, there are frail forms fainting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song the sigh of the weary. Hard times, our times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a pale, drooping maiden who toils her life away with a worn heart whose better days are over. Though her smile may be merry, 'tis sighing all the day. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song the sigh of the weary. Hard times, our times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song waves. 'Tis a wail that is heard along the shore. 'Tis a dirge that is murmured along the lowly grave. Oh, our times come again no more. 'Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Last time. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Oh, Irene, you just peaceful to my soul. Oh, thank you. Woo.
Ah, so beautiful. Yes, breathing that in as a hard time, but allowing for that kind of that stress to like breathe out with, with the beautiful, beautiful singing, playing, Irene. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I couldn't hear you, but I could hear your hearts.
So, you know, we talked a little bit about color coded symphony. Oh, I see Al Christians has his guitar out as well. Al, were you plucking some strings?
Right on. I tell you, we have musicians from all over, and they're marvelous, and we're so inspired. Irene. Oh, just as you were saying, Janita, you were talking about the color
Sorry.
coded
And then I
symphony.
saw that Al Christians had his guitar too, and I and I thought maybe next time I should just sit here with my bass.
Yes, I would love that. That would be so cool.
So, Irene, I could you tell us a little bit more about color coded symphony and and
Yes.
and how it's so I was reading about how the experience is really personal for people.
Yes. Well, I'm really an introvert. I'm an introvert extrovert. I'm an extrovert when I need to be an extrovert, but I'm truly an introvert, as I know most musicians aren't. But I wanted to find a way to deal with racism, and how do I do that without, just kind of being in your face? And I thought it would be great to have this project to get people to be more open and not so judgmental through music. And so I worked with this ethnomusicologist. I said, could you give me, audio clips of music from all around the world? And, we're such a boiling pot of different ethnicities. Why don't we connect except if you're Native American, indigenous, why don't we connect ourselves with music from all over this planet? Because we are one planet. And so I get people to walk into the venue, and everyone writes their own ethnic origin on a piece of paper. And the band, we have a color-coded symphony band. We pull from the jar, and I play an audio clip, 30 seconds, from whatever I pull out. And then the band creates an improvised piece inspired by whatever you write down on your piece, whatever you identify with as your ethnic origin. And I've only done it twice. It's a fairly new project. So that's only one part of it. The second part is I feature a musician who has music specified in their territory. And I'd love to get Janita on there on this project. So we have people from, I've only done it twice, and we had India and the Philippines. So they'll play as part of a feature of the show. And the third part is in the dark, actually, and we give everyone bandanas, and you wear the bandana, and we play familiar and unfamiliar sounds, including a lullaby in different languages. And so my hope is that by listening to these different variety of music, improvised, featured artists, that we're able to open ourselves up and not be so judgmental. We're all judgmental in a certain way because we're humans, but how do we turn the dial? Do we pause and turn it this way or that way? And so that's my goal.
Beautiful. So that interconnectedness through music and
Yes,
and and bringing the whole concept of music back to being one that's emotion and one that people can identify with by not seeing.
absolutely. And what's interesting is, so again, I've only done it twice. And so at the end of the show, I pull out these ethnic origin cards. And I learned so much from the audience. So it's different every show because I feature different artists and all the audiences are different. What I learned was that most people are mixed ethnic. So we identify as mixed. And we learned that too, Janita, from our affinity group, because everyone they don't know what they identify themselves with. And also, a lot of the Black community that attended the concert, they did not, they just said, I'm American or I'm Black. And then it made me realize, but of course, because, where they came from is they were not, it was not by choice that they came here. So I also that gave me an idea to highlight, the Black experience through music and rhythm and so I don't know a lot. I don't claim to know a lot. So I want to work with some artists to see how do we present that, But it was kind of like maybe it was obvious, but to me it was just like, I can't just say, where did you come from? It's, so anyway, I'm learning a lot from doing this project too. So
Yes, let me jump in, Irene. That is so exciting because culture in some ways is fluid, and you look historically and within, but there are when people have shared experiences over a period of time, then they sort of develop a way of defining it. And a lot of times when we talk about Black American experience, we talk about that. Some of the music and things that occur. But the interesting thing is that, like you said, we're all mixed. Like my great grandfather is Scottish. But when you see me, because of the way we understand race, you say Black person, period. And then half the people are white on white Scottish, and then there's some from the islands. Do you know what I'm saying?
yes,
So being able to think about and talk about and share these things and explore, I think there's healing in that, because if we're all connected with each other, it's like, that's part of yourself. If I look,
absolutely. And for the mixed race, oh, sorry, Janita.
Oh, I just on both points. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so noisy here. But on both points, I was wondering if folks could just kind of drop in the chat. What is your heritage? Where are your roots? How do you identify? Who do you identify as? And I think it'd just be so incredible just to see, our interconnectedness with each other.
I also think what's beautiful in discovering the audience for me was that, I come up with these ideas like, what if we did improvised music inspired by the roots of the Black experience, of the Scottish experience, of the mixed race experience, And so it's just creating something new inspired by who we are. And so it's still, there's still so many things that could become from this project. And so I'm working on that. I'm just one little engine, so I wish I could do it all the time. But for now,
all we need, Irene, is the spark. All we need is the light and the spark. And then we fly. So don't say just, you can say it, but I'm saying realize that that's a critically important thing, to be the spark, to be the one that asks. You just never know how it's going to.
Yes.
You really, yeah. Yeah,
You
I
are
have to.
one powerful little engine, Irene. I'm sorry I cut you off there, Kathy. My lag is a little funny. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're fine. You're fine. I was looking at all of our guests. We have Scotch, Irish, English, German, Norwegian, British Isles, and Punjabi, and Pennsylvania Dutch, and Welsh, and Jewish. And with the DNA stuff, you can even go further. It's like, ooh. In fact, sometimes I don't even say American, I just say the United States because, there's Canada and then Mexico and then South America. I just say, and a mixture. But the problem, I just have to throw in there, the challenge is what racism does is divide folks based upon melanin in the skin, which is not even biologically a thing. I mean, it's created. It's a political statement. So created because, Black people of different shades can be much more biologically diverse than persons that look Black and white. All of that. So it inhibits me from always being able to claim all the parts of myself that I bring. And we should be able to do that. We should be able to honor all the parts of ourselves as we connect. And so what you allow us to do through this color-coded symphony is that very thing. Wow. Croatian, Scottish, everything. And Black, Black is quite diverse. When you say Black, that is everything. It's people from all over, all types and all ways of looking at themselves and opinion. So let me shut up. Go on.
I love that. I think Sarah Page said, "I am an earthling." And I think that is absolutely true, is that, we all come from one beautiful root, here on our Mama Earth, and we're all so much more connected than we tend to realize. I think that it's so easy to forget how connected we are, not just to each other, but to our Mama Earth and the environment, the plants, the water, the air, all of these things. And so I'm super excited. I did hear you say once, I think, Aireene, that you were talking about finding a way to take the color-coded symphony online, create an online experience.
Yes, I'm working on it. I mean, the one blessing of us having to go online because of the pandemic is that we're able to go anywhere around the world. And so I'm looking to see how we can take that, and I can invite artists from anywhere on the planet, other fellow Earthlings to join. So I'm working on it right now. I think this week has been really hard with everything that's been happening in the Asian American community, as well as the shooting in Boulder, and so I've had to kind of do some self-care. Put a pause on everything. I'm working on getting a grant right now through the California Arts Council to fund the next version of Color Coded, and so. But this, juices me up even more to kind of work on this project and to keep going.
Yes, there are some links. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Danita.
I say yes to keep going. And I think that's like, the song that you sang today, Hard Times, just, being able to sing that out, because there is a lot going on right now. And, there's so many movements that we can all collectively or individually be part of, of stopping Asian hate, stopping the racism that exists right now, and it has always existed, but it's just that we it's more visible, and so I do want to send my love and my condolences out to all the communities that are being affected silently and violently by the racism that does exist.
Thank you. I was just going to say the same thing, Janita. Oh my goodness. And you said it so beautifully. Our hearts are open and just wanting to know this is a space of support, of love, and of honoring all that we bring. So that I'm delighted to honor my African heritage and the Scottish, and I'm just delighted to honor all of that in the parts that make me and connect. And we'll continue in our support as we go day by day, because it can be really, it can be hard on the heart. But when we sing, as one of the times, and if you just look through the faces right here in this Zoom, there is such love and beauty, and just in all those, and when you see them, and encouragement. And I'm singing it all to you like I have it. I'm sending it all to you, Aireene. I'm sending it all to you, Janita, and to every one of you, I'm throwing it back at you. We want to hear that song again as we get ready to close out. But before we do, if there is anything else, Aireene or Janita, that you wanted to add, let me say also, Daily Antidote of Song. If you would love to donate, please do so. All of this work helps these artists. We are almost at a year, y'all, of doing this daily antidotes. Oh my, it's phenomenal. Every day, almost a whole year. And one of the biggest movers and shakers is Joe Rossi, who is taking a little break, but I think she's online listening on with us. And it's phenomenal. And somebody asked Janita if you could bring that little lamb so we could see the little lamb when we get ready to sing our song again. I think she just left. Maybe she went to get it. Oh, it's so cute.
Here's our little ram.
Oh
He was
my goodness.
born just 24 hours ago.
Wow.
And we have to bottle feed him. He's staying inside, and last night he was awake every couple of hours and needed a feeding. But yeah, his mama decided his mama didn't accept him. So we have actually currently 8 baby lambs that have been born in the past couple of days. So here at the Benali Little Ranch, we are a little tired. Yes, we have too many rams. I think you can hear in the background. So I'm gonna mute myself because I want to hear Aireene take us out today with this gorgeous song, and I'm so excited that we can all uplift our voices and breathe in that beautiful message of hope and that message of unity and breaking down the barriers that exist and looking in the chat and seeing how we're all interconnected. I see a lot of my Polish relatives out there from my Polish side, and and I just it's so wonderful. So just breathing in that unity, and then as we sing that chorus out with the gorgeous voice of Aireene Espiritu, breathing that hard time out. And I also just want to say one thing, and if you all have a chance, Aireene has a Facebook page. If you could go it's so important for artists when people like our pages and and share. If you have the ability to share one of her songs, she's got songs on YouTube and such. Share a song and help to spread that joy and help to spread the awareness of all the amazing artists that are doing incredible work. So I would end with that. Thank you, Aireene. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Erin. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Joe Rossi, for this opportunity to celebrate Aireene Espiritu and her fantastic music.
I have to jump in and say thank you to you, Janita, because you brought Aireene to us and you bring such a beautiful, beautiful energy of love and peace. Thank you so much. And I'm throwing in a plug about a program that I have that's on YouTube about just what you said, honoring the voices, particularly of women, because it's Women's History Month, but Black women, because a lot of them are not often they're just under reported or whatever. And so it's just a celebration of songs and readings and stories by these phenomenal Black women. And it's not accidental that I have 2 phenomenal women who are sharing today. Thank you so much. Oh, Aireene.
Well, thank you so much. You really helped heal my heart a little bit today. It's been a rough week, and so thank you so much for your great energy, and happy Friday to you all. And I send you my love and good vibes. And so here we go. Hard Times. Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times, come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times, come again no more. Oh, hard times, come again no more. Last time, oh, again no more. Big love to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Since we have to go, take this like I'm going to take this blessing of the beautiful music and the beautiful hearts that you share with me throughout the day. It's a healing thing. We're making it through this. I mean, and I'm so happy to hear you taking time for self like we all need to do, because sometimes we forget and not rush. Taking a moment. Ah, and can you see that smile in Janita's face? Can you see the glow there? It's like, oh my God. And thanks, Aaron and Katie. So I'm going to say goodbye to you all. And that's in my head. Hard times come again no more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you all for joining us, and may there be a song in your day and a dance in your step, and a little bit. May your heart feel a little lighter with the love that we've shared this morning.
And with the birth, looking at the birth of the baby lamb. Oh, and new life. You see? Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I have to say goodbye to everybody now. Okay. So bye, Sarah. Bye, Karen. Bye, Janet. Blessings by Bonnie. And Al, I see him jamming on the guitar right there. Wow, Lisa. Bye, Luda. Bye, thank you, Carolyn. And Ann. Thank you, Storm. And Annette. And Becky. And Dion. Thank you. And my screen keeps changing, so I keep missing folks. Becky. Thank you. Fred. Hey, Carolyn. Rosie. Dan from Vienna. Tivoli, I think it is. Tom from Canada. Doug, thank you all so much. Let me go to my next page here. Oh, Mabel, is that a puppet I see? Or little, oh, it's so beautiful. And thank you. And let me see, who did I get? Greg, thank you. And Tivoli, I think that is it. Did I get it right? Okay, and Jane from Silver Spring, Aloysius, hey. Thank you, Brian, and Annie, and Nancy, of course, and Anna. Thank you. I see, thanks to Gary, Margaret, Jamie, Christy, Bob, Lynn, and all the others who are joining us from all over the world.